Um, it seems like this didn't export for some reason. That is strange. I'm pretty sure I exported it. The previous one didn't export. Well, that simply won't do. Don't really know why that happened. Shouldn't have happened. I'll do this again. Huh? Oh. It signed me out. That's why I didn't export. I'm sorry about this lack of a proper intro here. One moment. I'm just exporting the previous stream. Yes, I export because I'm employed. And I'm not some dude who randomly got lucky and famous and can just do nothing with his time but sit on his ass and stream, okay? I export my streams from Twitch. I kill two birds with one stone. Because I'm employed. Okay. Yeah, it had signed me out. That's why it didn't push it. I'll have to be sure that that goes through. Anyways, welcome to part 41 of our PS4 Vanilla Survival Let's Play of Minecraft. Ew, I just said Let's Play out loud. Ugh. Our series. Let's Play. Help. I really don't like that this appears to not be exporting. It is freaking me out a bit. Oh, wait. Did it go to the other one? Did it go to another video? That would be a problem. Another account, I mean. I have to make sure that that is not the case. No! It did! Don't do that. Why the hell would it do that? No. What is happening right now? It's not going to the brand account, it's going to the main. I'm glad I checked. That is bull. No wonder why. It didn't hit the right account. Dumb as shit. Let me make this private. Sorry. Not the best here. Is there a way I can make this here it is. I'm on my other account. Man, this is annoying. So it's not exporting to the right channel. You got to be kidding me. Okay, it's totally not exporting to the right channel. Do you know how annoying this is? Okay. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, let's try this again. And it's supposed to go... Wait. Yeah. What happened here was, for some reason, the TBH Writing Play YouTube is no longer being recognized by Twitch. Okay. Oh, I see. Maybe this is why. This is a problem. So if I export this video, I wonder which account it's gonna go to. This is very confusing. Well, it's not particularly confusing, it just sucks, and I need to solve this as soon as possible. I might even actually just get rid of this stream because I'm not even doing anything right now. Okay. Now, which channel is this gonna hit? I don't understand why it would do that. Why? Are you kidding me? Why would it just randomly not recognize it anymore? Oh, finally. Okay, so for some reason, oh, I see. So the first brand account, this is why I'm not big on brand accounts, but I was pressed for time when I made these accounts. The first brand account was TBH Writing Play. So to some degree, it's being recognized as the primary, and that's why it's not showing up among the other two brand accounts that I have associated with the email that I'm using for them. So I actually had to click on the account that hosts the brand accounts in order for TBH Writing Play to be hit by that export. It might not be a big issue. It might just be a superficial issue where, for some reason, TBH Writing Play is populating or identified as the host account in just in the window through the Twitch connections page. It might not be a significant issue at all, actually, but well, no, it's a significant issue because why would it just disconnect? Why would it just disconnect? What happened there? Definitely something I should be aware of. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted by technical difficulties, I was going to say that what I plan on doing here is bringing the tree line around there. And so I'm going to have to officially get rid of this forest. Been putting it off. It's time to say goodbye here. It's gonna get in my way. Can't deal with that right now. Jeez. And the gunpowder is ballsy. Yeah, because that's the game's way of saying, I could have hit you with the creeper from behind. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have, because that's shitty gameplay. For the wood that remains, I'm honestly just considering getting flint and steel. I mean, what I'm saying, like when the grass blocks are floating. I mean the leaf blocks, because there's still wood up there. I'm honestly just debating setting that on fire and calling it a day. It's far enough away from everything. I don't believe you can mine wood that's been burned. So I do want to be sure I get the wood from at least the trunks, most of the trunks, before I do the arson. The control, no, it's not arson, it's controlled burning. This is definitely the next step though, because the house has officially gotten large enough that I need to start worrying about using this area as part of the property. Imagine having to do this with a wood axe. Not okay. I'm not going to bother getting those ones on the side, because they won't fall down to the leaves anyway, and the leaves are not going to despawn. So those I'll just leave to the elements, and by elements I mean the element of fire. There's still so many. Yeah, sometimes they don't attack. I don't really know why. Doesn't mean they're chill. Because when they do attack you, especially the ones with the spears, they mess you up really quick. One spear is basically like being struck by an Enderman. Oh, wow. Wow. This is why I'm like, I might just want to burn this shit to the ground. The thing with console though, and sort of what I said earlier, is that external coal and flint are not as common, it seems. Actually, flint should be like right here. But I'd rather find a deposit that isn't near the house. And as I recall, flint and steel are just gonna be metal and a piece of flint diagonal to one another. It's actually OP. Oh, yay. Turtle Oasis with a B. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why it's so unreasonably difficult to minimize the boat, by the way. Very annoying. Okay, that's really pretty. I want that flower. Meow. I got a couple, I don't want to get rid of the arrows because I always regret getting rid of them. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of these. Yes! I love these orange flowers. I'll leave some here so they can grow back. I want to be sure I have enough flint. Dog. Really? It's annoying. Have to farm them for a second. Okay. Like I said, I'm so glad that I thought that was a creeper. I'm glad that I saw another orange one grow. So you can replenish more uncommon flowers by that in the traditional way with bone meal, just got to be sure that you're planting them where they were originally for that to happen. All right. Definitely that's enough flint. Oh. But if I want to make a fletching table too, then I should be sure to get my money's worth of flint right now. Otherwise it's going to be annoying. Alright, I'll come back later. I know it's here. Pink tulips. Okay, so I got my flint. I'm gonna back up the game and then freaking burn this to the ground. But yeah, I didn't wanna mine the flint here, because it would have meant altering the underside here. This is literally part of the property of the house. I'd rather not do that. The whole point is sort of not do that. I'm seeing that they'll definitely be... Anyway. I was about to say I'm seeing that there'll definitely be a... me when I can't talk. Be a side door going in that direction. But I reneged on the idea instantly. I was like, that's not necessary. So we would be right next to the main staircase. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna back this up quick. And I'm gonna supervise this controlled burning because we don't want that fire jumping. I'm not seeing enough jumping. Ugh. What was it? Better start jumping, little monsters. Ugh. Shit was not okay. Yes, I have a problem with someone who has an underdeveloped brain, i.e. a child. I just said i.e. aloud. Trying to emulate an adult. I think it's weird. I think it's unnatural. Let kids be kids. Period. Alright, so here's my flint and steel. And then this, I think, should just be a fletching table, right? Well, I don't remember. So, let's go ahead and look for that, shall we? I was right. I just needed to use more wood. Nice. I'm gonna put the arrow down. Hello? Okay, I will put this here for now. And I'm gonna get rid of this because it'd be really cool if it dropped the wood that burned, but I'm pretty sure that's not how chemical reactions work. I don't think the fire should be able to go this far. Okay, well, cheers. Like I said, I am supervising this. That's definitely way too far. Girl, I don't have all day. The turtle will be fine if it's nearby, it's in the water. That's not going to spread across the grass, is it? No, no. That would be really, really disruptive if it spread across the grass. Oh my god. So, it won't drop the wood, but it could still drop items from the leaves. That's cool. I'm gonna eat this apple. Because I'm a villain, and villains eat apples. See that? I would have had to get all of that wood. No thanks. Now that I have a nice little farm up there, I'm not gonna... Oh, that's annoying how it didn't get that piece of wood there, but at least we have confirmation that the fire isn't gonna jump across the country. Because if it missed that piece of wood, it's certainly not gonna reach the house or the platform there. Okay, I don't have all day. I don't have all day. It's better than the alternative, but it's still slow. Oh, this might be a little messy, actually. It's always quite hellish to see a big wave of fire in Minecraft. I think it's not just the volume of the fire, but the fact that because it's block by block, it's like an individual fire animation, and so it's like looking into a kaleidoscope, because there's more values and more complexity than there would be, more contrast, I should say, than in real fire. There's so many blocks left over. What the hell? This was supposed to make my... I mean, at least I can see them. But, like, if there's a bajillion blocks floating in the air... That's okay. all that means is I'll have, one, I'll be able to see them. Won't be like looking through a maze, and two, so I'll be able to get the remaining wood. That's fine. There are certainly worse things. Can I set can I set like a here? Oh, they won't let you set fire to a creature. Yeah, okay. They'll let you viciously subjugate cows and do horrific things to pigs and all that stuff, but they won't let you. Okay. Stupid Europeans. We're not gonna put sharks or dolphins. Don't hurt dolphins, you monster, and we're never gonna put sharks in our games, and sharks are wrongly haunted. All animals are wrongly haunted, you stupid virtue signaling twats. All of them are. All animal subjugation is wrong. Hey, I mean, it was better than mining all that individually. And I kind of liked the light show. It was an enjoyable display to start my day before I go to work. I should probably remove the seeds so that more doesn't grow. Well, I guess I'll start getting rid of these. The fire didn't completely cleanse all the wood and everything, but it took the edge off. It took the edge off, you know? Took the edge off for sure. Definitely took the edge off. Want to get rid of all those seeds. What can I get rid of? Like I said, I really don't like getting rid of... I'm just gonna put these here for now. I don't like getting rid of arrows because you never know when you'll need it in a pinch to poke from a distance. I like arrows a lot. I'd honestly make more, but I don't really like killing chickens, low-key. I did in my first Minecraft playthrough that I mentioned before, but the animal slaughter, it just doesn't serve. I feel so wrong when I do it, man. I feel so gross when I do it. Like, I genuinely feel sick a little bit. Like, I know it's just a game, but it still feels like slaughter to me. I just don't like it. You know that feeling you get after putting in a mod in a game, let's say Skyrim or whatever it is, or actually any sandbox where you have the opportunity to kill civilians and you're just killing and like tormenting civilians for hours and hours, and then you just sort of feel dead inside? You start to feel icky somehow. That's what it feels like for me. Here, let me get this. Hopefully that'll burn. Hey, it would have taken way longer if I just farmed it. At least it would have felt more tedious. So I'll collect the tulips later. When you plant flowers of a given type and you put bone meal beside them, does it increase the chances of more flowers of that type spawning? It should. I think that would be an intelligent way to go about it. I mean, an intelligent way for the flower spawning to work is what I mean. I am gonna put this flint and steel away because it's dangerous to have that on hand for sure. I'll put this flint away too. I would like a fletching table. And really, I need barrels here too. I hope it won't mess up the stuff over there, but I'll get to that when I get to it. I don't need to do it right now. Low-key, I'm so grateful I went with the flint and steel. Just would have taken too long. Shit, that's annoying. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just surveying my path of destruction. So real. So, I'm gonna take the tree line. So the point was for the house to be sort of exposed to the path over here, because the rest of it is not. So, part of the house is gonna be exposed to the path, then we're gonna dip into the forest again. Tree line will go here-ish, and then another tree line will go here-ish, flanking the house. The tree line will be especially pretty where the biomes separate here. I will say, apart from actually making the cobblestone generator, cobblestone in a way is actually even better than wood. Oh my god. It's even better than wood because within the generator, the farm is just a place where you can stand in place and go and do this all day. It's not even a situation where you have to mine trees over a wider area. Cobblestone obviously has more blast resistance, and it's not flammable. So cobblestone in a way is even better if you can manage the resources to get some obsidian. I'm sorry, get some well, yeah, you could. It's just glass, lava, and water. That's all it is. I don't know if the cobblestone generator still works in Minecraft. If it works in Bedrock like it works in PC, but bruh. Where's my bow and arrow? Can't imagine there would be another one. There better not be another one. Get off my property. Go back to where you came from. Two headshots and he's still alive. Fine. I'll do it myself. I mean, I was still doing it with the arrow, but I'll do it at short range. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to take the risk and jump. Because I had a feeling the game would magically make him have more health or weaken my strike, so I'd just be stranded with him on what I thought was a last blow and just explode. It would blow out this entire thing. I might make a cobblestone generator next. That might be the project after this. Or maybe actually, because I intend for this world to be a little bit more compact, I can build a stone... Nah, I'll just find a mountain range and build the stone there. Because it would be ugly to have all that in one village. You don't need your village to be like a one pot. It doesn't need to be a melting pot, okay? It doesn't need to be the Manhattan of Minecraft, where someone has a little slice of everything. No, no. Don't mix your food. Oh, there should be a chandelier here. Oh, yes. Absolutely, there should be a chandelier here. But, my friends, I am employed. And I need to head to work. Great progress. Glad we got the flint. And I will see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.